Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this tutorial, we are going to learn about one of the most sought to, one of the most lookout candlestick pattern. That's this engulfing pattern. You'll when you are trading using candlesticks, so you will see this type of pattern occurring every then and now, right? So let's understand what this means. First, we'll talk about the bearish. What the term bearish means. If you haven't come across this, so bearish means that okay, something it's going down. If you search a dictionary as well, it says a downfall or something, a downtrend, right? Bearish means downtrend. Bear means it's going down, right? Bullish, as the name has bull means it's going up, right? Bull will raise you and bear will bring you down, on your knees. So you can remember that, right? Bears are scary, so it will bring you down. So engulfing, as you know, something has been engulfed, right? Something that has a bigger in size has engulfed the one in smaller in size, right? And that has covered itself. So we have break down what's bearish is, what's bullish is, and what's engulf is. And same goes with candlestick as well. The name suggests what it does. So we have a green candle here and we have a red candle here. Now you can say the red candle is bigger than the green candle. It's engulfing it. That's where the name came into picture. Now let's understand what does it mean. You don't have to remember each and every pattern, but you understand how the candlestick was formed, you will be able to deduce what the next movement would be. Let's try to deduce it. When this candlestick opened, the buyer came in, the buyer pushed it above, right? So here the buyer has a control. We have a quite a good body and a lower shadow, right? So the buyer has a high control for this particular candle. So obviously my next movement would be the price would open either level with this and would go upside, or the price would open higher because buyer has a control in it. So what happened? The price opened higher, which we predicted correctly. However, the sellers came in. The seller don't like this price, and what they decided is they want to sell, or they want to profit book this particular trade. And there was a lot of seller who came in, and buyers suddenly lose traction, and the price went down, right? Now you can see the, let's say here we have 1,000 buyers, and here we have almost 1 lakh sellers, because so that's why seller push it a lot down. So you see the low here and the low here. So we have what it's forming is, we are forming a lower lows means the market is going to be lower, in the upcoming durations. The next candle would actually open up here because lower have a lot of control here. Similar goes for the bullish as well. Initially seller has a control, it opened somewhere here, but seller pushed the price down, right? And buyer tried to push it up, however they were not much buyer. Seller were under the control. So since seller are under the control, so the next price it's going to open low. So in this case is open low as compared to this candle, and then suddenly out of nowhere the buyer came in and the buyer pushed this price higher. They bought a lot of positions and they pushed the price higher. Now you see we have, so in this scenario, since you have a green candle, so at that point of time you will see we have highs here and this high is here, so we have higher highs. That means my next prediction would be the market would go on the higher side, right? So that's how you deduce it. You don't have to remember each and every pattern, you just study what the body says and what the shadow says, and you will be able to predict it. That's an easiest way to study it. Okay, now let's look this in the practical world. Let's go to one of the charts. Yeah, so this is one of the chart I have opened. It's the historical chart for somewhat May 20, right? Let's see what we have here in our with us, let's find a pattern. I'll open a brush. Okay, so in this scenario, here you can see, yeah, I have a green candlestick, and the red one is much bigger compared to the green one. That means seller has a control. So if I'm holding a position at this green candlestick and my red candlestick is much bigger than green, then I should book my profit and trade at somewhat here. I should book my profits, you know, and I should do it. I should square off my position, because next candle you see the market went low till this point, right? Let's pick one of the example. Let's okay, the next thing we go, I'll delete this. Yeah, also you see this, so we have this red, and after that we have a green which is much bigger than red, which is engulfing it. So if I'm in a short position, I should exit it, or if I want to buy a position for the upward trend, I see an engulfing pattern and I should have predicted that okay, market will go up and I should buy, and then you'll get this move, a decent move, right? This is one of the rare thing that happened somewhere in the market when the news come in, such a big pattern to form in a day, in a big candle. So what I do is, whenever I see this big candlestick, I don't trade, because market is too market has some big news and we are not sure how it's going to behave. So I avoid this type of candlestick trading, you know, on that particular day. So I would say to you as well, if you are unsure about where the market is going to sway, don't trade it. Let's look for a couple of more examples if we can find it. Yeah, here as well. So it was going below this red candlestick, then a big green engulfing candlestick, and your market goes a bit up, right? Let's try to look at the weekly one. If you are going to go for a trade on a let's say holding a couple of days, yeah, a green engulfing candlestick that's engulfing the previous red one, and then you get this movement, right? This is one of the most sought to candlestick pattern that swing traders use. Swing traders means they'll trade on this swing, they'll sell it, and they'll wait for market to fall, then again they'll trade on this swing, right? So you want to get a good profit as compared to holding it for this particular duration. So we are going to talk about, there's a tutorial for how to swing trade. We'll talk about that as well. So guys, I hope you understand this, how this works. If you have any comments, please do post in the comment section, and like my video. Please subscribe my channel for upcoming video tutorials. Thank you guys, see you in another video.